Now, while I'm on my way to face what is obviously an illogical situation, I wanted to say a lot of things before I just got whatever this is. You're letting me do a lot of things. You're letting me get away with a lot. There are people who don't like that. And so they're rushing up and trying to establish some false fair. There are people that are just saying they don't care if it's fair, not until they can do it. There are people saying that only they can do it and no one else can. I've been allowed to do things. Now, before you add your conjecture and imply that I've done horrible things or I've committed crimes, obvious ones being pedophilia, which you know you're still going for. I want you to know, none of that's true. At this point, the level in which you guys are allowing me to do things, and as much as you know, and as much as you are interacting with me, I am going to start doing more. And I hope that at this point, with my level of communication, my level of trust, that there will actually be reciprocation instead of attempts to get me to take more in that moment than I can sustain. As it goes, I think you can tell I'm no threat. I mean, outside of certain situations, but in those situations, I'm not really a threat until I've lost control. And I'm not talking about anger control. I'm talking about, okay, at this point, this can't be real life. At this point, this cannot be real life. Everything is just dying. Everything is just killing each other. This means I'm responsible here. I have to stand up. I have to go. Outside of those situations, I'm perfectly fine. Don't want to say what I'm doing because I know there are people who are watching who are just going to say, no, I don't care. I'm going to bomb places. I'm going to blow things. I'm going to kill people. But they also want to do the things that they know I'm talking about. I'm not here to dominate. Never dominate. Domination doesn't make sense. I don't want to be dominated. Why would I do that? However, I do appreciate a natural law. That is, the things that I would overreact to and try to harm, I need to be scared of if they're okay, if they're right. It's better that way. And the things that are just scaring because they see that it works, well, that kind of fear is very detectable. And even if you manage to somehow stun me in those moments, force me to comply, drop me. If you do not kill me, I'll still get up. If you cripple me, if you do not kill me, I'll still breathe. If you take my lungs out, if you do not kill me, I'll still be here. My job. Am I working full time? Yes. Now, everyone attempts to find a way to balance their work life with every other thing they want to do. However, as things have gotten more obvious and I've had time to respond or at least think about it, I'm ready to face the flaw in your reaction to inviting me, but asking me to still, once I'm there. Inviting me, but telling me that you're gonna fight or kill me if I do it. I'm only warning because, once again, I'm not here to dominate. I'm not here to sneak. I'm not here to manipulate you. So as it goes, everywhere that somebody is saying they don't care, they just don't want me to, I'll Elmo for it. Everywhere that somebody was willing to cooperate with me but was threatened against their will, it'll be a slightly different Elmo. Everywhere that I was doing nothing wrong and you tried to make it wrong with what you were adding, I'm there. I'm before that. I'm right now. And I'm after that. I'm probably a bunch of other things that you don't want to talk long enough to explain. The reason that you don't want to talk long enough to explain is because you might have to say things that, at this point, this level of secrecy, you could not survive. I'm not here to dominate. But I do understand why people need to be afraid. I'm not here to scare people. But I do understand why the fear is necessary. And those who are challenging me, attacking me because I've stated that fear is necessary, are afraid. I'm not gonna hurt them. I never do. You guys notice that? There are some exceptions, but I was sucked into it. Outside of those, I'm perfectly fine. Now, ultimately speaking, although my art is going to be terrifying plenty of people, for those of you who are at this point, it's not scaring you. For those of you who can see this, not meant to harm. For those of you who can't, it's scaring you for your own good. This isn't about pride, and it's not about who's got the bigger dick. It's simply, I found my role, and getting in the way of it is causing so many problems that it's actually dangerous for all trade. Looks like I have a fight. It's fine. If you guys are gonna take it tonight. if you guys are going to say that I got too comfortable and throw me in jail, or just pretend that you don't know what's going on and ask me to explain until it doesn't make sense and then throw me in the hospital, or I'd like you to know, the same way I've somehow explained to these spider things, that collectively speaking, you're all trying to help each other survive. Humanity. And so, any one of you that acts in a way that is detrimental to the entire mass of humanity will be responded to with lethal force. And this isn't me kinging, this isn't me having gained territory. It's simply, hey, if you do that, we're all gonna fucking die. Hey, hey! It seems to have earned these spider things respect. So much so that I'm not really scared, even though I still see why I should be. I mean, they could go crazy at any time. But I don't see a reason to be. Because they gave me information. Now, in the instance where humanity becomes afraid of me in these things, cooperating, I explain to them, don't attack. That's what I did to you guys. I let you kill me. Look where we are. Try not to defend yourselves. If you do, you've been taken to a point at which it's no longer your fault. The losses that you guys receive from being attacked for no reason will be given back once the humans attack and you reach their point of limitation in which they can no longer keep going without fully agreeing to their own demise. I move slow for a reason. I said it's slow for a reason. Thank you.